to another vlog. Today, what we're going to be doing, what I'm going to be doing is completing some assignments that are due at midnight. No! I've just been really busy. That's just an excuse, actually. I've fallen behind and, you know, those things happen, but I actually lost track of the amount of assignments that I've had to do. And there's two that are due exactly at the same time, which is at 12 p.m. tonight. So I thought, why not vlog? I'm not sure how this vlog is gonna go. You may see me like super stressed out, super emotional, kind of angry, but yeah, hopefully get them both done by tonight. And I didn't submit an extension because yeah, I'm just an idiot. So instead of studying at home, I feel like this week I've been pretty unproductive at home. So I'm gonna force myself to go to uni. Luckily my uni is open 24/7. We're just gonna go in the library and smash out as much work as we can. But before that, I gotta drop off Jazz to volleyball and then prepare some dinner because I'm gonna be studying by myself, which is kind of sad. But you know, it's fine, we live. Anyways, let's go to uni and finish 2 assignments that are due tonight that I haven't started. Let's go! Yay! Alright guys, we're in study room 153. I haven't booked out this room, so I'll do it later, but I just wanted to show you guys the view. I think it's really pretty. But before we get started on heaps of work that we have to do, I know time is of the essence, I just wanted to do a quick what's in my tote bag segment. First off, we have water bottle, protein shake, YoPro, which I'll put in the fridge, charging cables, my wallet, and most importantly, my iPad and laptop, which I'm gonna use. So, yeah. Oh, I forgot my dinner in the car. Okay, that's alright. So, the first assignment, we have to identify in 1,500 words or less and outline at least 3 stages of a stage developmental psychological theory in relation to the experience of a chosen health condition. Being a doctor. Okay, first things first, whenever I'm doing like an assignment, is I always look, and a lot of my students that I tutor, and when I was back in high school, something that I didn't look at was the rubric, and that will give me a really good indication of what exactly they're looking for. I found out like in a lot of my previous assignments that I've done, I just haven't looked at the rubric and I've just started writing, and that doesn't really give me a good framework to work around in terms of like structure and stuff. My number one advice is definitely just look at the assessment rubric and see the high distinction or A grade band, look at what they're looking for. And then that will give you a good idea of like how to plan out stuff. Also, if there's any like worked examples or like examples of like the assignment, have a read of them to see what kind of structure they look through, but definitely do not plagiarize or copy. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to start typing up like a basic framework or like kind of plan out my assignment, and then I'm going to start writing and looking at information and stuff like that. Alright, cool. So I've kind of like just structured what I'm gonna write, like my assignment just then. Oh, can you guys see it? So like what I like to do is just introduction, give myself and just start like literally just start typing. Start with a general statement about human psychology development and its role in healthcare, particularly my field, which is medicine. And then I was going to narrow it down to cystic fibrosis, cancer, or asthma. Those are the three health conditions that I wanted to do. And then obviously just propose and outline the structure of my essay. Done. And that gives me like a really good framework of, okay, first thing first is I need to start with general statement, identify the health condition, link it to healthcare, and then propose the structure of the essay and identify the scope. So yeah, that just gives me a good structure. Moving on is like the body, which I separated into two parts: explanation of relevant theoretical framework, blah, 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 and then relevance of understanding. I feel like it's really hard to start an assignment without any structure, which is why I spend a lot of my time is just like the planning of it. Now I'm just gonna go and do a little bit more research on cystic fibrosis, cancer, or asthma, and then identify which topic, or health condition I want to go into. And then, just open up 10,000 tabs and just start researching and start writing it. But yeah. All right, guys, I just got kicked out of that room because I didn't book it, but that's fine. We're moving into a different study area now. Before I got kicked out though, I was able to write like the conclusion and start doing research on those 3 stages. I do need a little bit of a break, so we're just gonna do like a quick water break because I'm so thirsty. Sounds like I'm taking a piss. While we're on the topic of water, if you guys have noticed, I've lost a little bit of weight. Yay! But I just wanted to cut because before I was quite chubby. So drinking water, heaps of water, helps a lot because it makes you feel fuller. I try to drink anywhere between 2 liters to 3 to 3 liters a day minimum. I have to hit 2 liters a day. And I feel like it could be placebo, but every time I drink a lot of water, I don't have to eat as much and I just feel more focused as well. But there is such thing as drinking too much water. It's called hyponatremia, and that's when your sodium levels go really low. So do drink a lot of water, but don't drink too much. And if you're really pedantic about it, go to your GP or your physician and ask them to see where your sodium levels are at, so you know kind of how much water to drink. Just gonna take a little bit of a mental break, and then we'll get straight back into doing the rest of the assignment. But yeah, this is your sign to kind of not leave everything to the last minute. Why can't I find any information? Why did I leave this to the last minute? Why, Peter? Got soup. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna microwave some food that I prepared. Alright, time for dinner alone at uni at 9 p.m. How sad. Okay, anyways, what do we have? We have broccoli, grilled chicken, egg that Jazz made for me. Thank you so much, Jazz. And brown rice. So, you guys can have a look at what it kind of looks like. Yeah, I'm so hungry. I'm so tired. You guys can have the first bite though. Yummy! Actually, I don't know. So. Oh, yummy. I've been, as of lately, trying to eat very, very healthy and reduce, I guess, the oily food that I intake. But no, this is actually really good. I'm really surprised because usually when I grill chicken, it's very dry, but maybe because I microwaved it for so long. Wow, so good. I rate that like an 8.5 out of 10. So on the better than sex meter, it's like not quite there, but it's actually very, very good. I'm very surprised, very pleasant. So I'm not sure you guys can see, but read the introduction and then went into those 3 stages. It took me forever to find the right references, just because they have to be peer reviewed. And these are the references I used. But yeah, that's one. I'm just gonna proofread it. I'm happy to say that the health assignment, the first one, is all done. Check it and then submit and then start on the next one as soon as I can. And what's the time? 10:30. Oh my God. I have an hour and a half to do the next one. Okay. So, like the topic, well, we get to choose topics, and the topic that I've chose is obesity in adults. What is the role of ultra-processed foods? What I'm looking at is the epidemiological evidence that links processed food to obesity, the physiological impacts of them, the societal factors, as well as the mitigation strategies. This is one of those assignments where you can't really BS your way through. Well, you can a little bit, but it's just because one of the marking criteria is it requires a lot of evidence-based, peer-reviewed references. I just need to be able to, like, once again, open up a bunch of tabs and just get the right information and start typing, because I don't have enough time. You know what, like, why do we even have assignments? Like, as a doctor, I'm not gonna be writing assignments. Alright guys, through hard work, determination, perseverance, and just typing my ass off, what's the time? It's 11. I've done 75% of this assignment, which is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with. So we're gonna take a protein shake break. For those of you looking to gain muscle, I would highly recommend taking protein. In my diet, I need to make sure that I have like a high protein intake and a low like carb fat intake to ensure that I have enough protein to support my muscle growth. So protein is really important. And if you feel like you snack a lot, a protein shake is really good for meeting those protein goals while not eating unhealthy. Yeah, let me get some water and then we'll shake this up. Protein comes in different flavors. I usually just go vanilla. Doesn't mean I'm vanilla, but yeah, I just have more water. Alright guys, I'm almost done. It is 11:30. So we have like 29 minutes until like I actually have to submit the assignment. But I'd say it's like 95% done. Yeah, I'll just show you guys what it looks like. So yeah, it's a pretty short one, so I'm pretty lucky that I didn't have to spend too much time on it. And it's only worth around 20%, which is okay. But yeah, I always like to use like Grammarly. This is not sponsored, by the way. I always like to put everything through Grammarly and just see with all of my sentences and like just the way I structure my assignment, see if there's any way that I can make it more succinct. Like in university and like for those in the last year of their high school, it's not really about the amount or like how much you write, but more so like the quality of your writing. Like a 100-word paragraph, you can cut down to like essentially 50 words, and it'll be more impactful because you get straight to the point. Another like really good tip, if you want to reduce your word count, is just Command F and search for the word that. A lot of the times, the word that just takes up space and it doesn't actually add anything. And grammatically, a lot of the times you can just reduce it, like get rid of it and your sentence will work fine. Oh, don't leave your assignments to the very last minute. I know like diamonds are made under pressure, so like sometimes it's good to leave your assignments to do at the very last minute, because then you have this rush of adrenaline and like let's say dopamine to get it done. But sometimes that just isn't enough to complete the assignment. But I guess everyone's different. Some people like to cram. I used to like to cram a lot, and I still cram, but I study beforehand to make sure that the amount that I have to cram isn't like a crazy amount. Everyone's different. My advice is be on top of it. Yeah, but I'm just gonna proofread everything and make sure it's all good, and then I'm gonna submit it hopefully before 12. Alright guys, the time is 11:46 and we're done. So yeah, super happy with like how that went. It was definitely very stressful at the end, but luckily like looking back at the assignment and like the rubric, really important. I was able to find out what to do and identify that, okay, there's not heaps that I need to do. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take like a break before I even go home. Just like walk around and relax my brain. I feel like a lot of times, particularly if you're studying for long periods of time, it's really good to take breaks. Some people are different. Like some people can study 3 hours or like 2 hours without taking a break. I just feel like that is, for me, I'm very prone to like burnout. I would probably divide it up to like an hour doing work and then 15 minutes break or something like that. Which is why you saw like I went to get like protein shake, went to refill my water bottle, went to make food. So like there's breaks in between the time that I work just so I can sustain stuff. But also like it's basically midnight and like it's kind of cool being at uni when no one's there. It's just like a nice feeling. Yeah, we're done for all the studying. That's crazy. Let's take you guys outside. So yeah, like as you can see, there's like no one here. You feel like you're in like a different world, like a different reality, because like usually when you go to uni, it's like super busy and you see people, but because it's like really late at night, there's no one here. But yet in uni, like my uni is actually very pretty at night. Jade and I, like ages ago, thought it would be like a fun idea to do like spend a night at uni. So comment down below if that's like a video you guys would like to see. But yeah, I'm just gonna walk around for a little bit, clear my head and relax. Anyways guys, that concludes the end of this vlog. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. Probably not a vlog that I want to make again just in case I don't edit it in on time. Yeah, I hope you really enjoyed it and got to see a little bit of what I do when I'm a little bit under stressed and like when I leave things to the last minute. But yeah, definitely home time. I'll drive home now, get some sleep. I'm ready for uni tomorrow. I really appreciate all the support, and yeah, I can't believe how far like our channel has grown. It's kind of crazy to kind of think about it, but just know there's like heaps more content coming, and yeah, I can't wait to make more content for you guys. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.